Hi, my name is Katie, and today I am going to do a tutorial of the online assessment tool Edulastic. You get to it just by going to edulastic.com, and this is the page that comes up. Notice you can join for free, but you do need an account in order to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And this is the home page that comes up. And notice it does give you an option for a tour and tutorial of Edulastic before you begin, which is helpful. If you go over to the side, you have your various tabs. The dashboard is your home page. If you go to the assignments tab, that lets you keep track of the things that you've assigned. So like 6 assessments total, 1 in progress, 1 awaiting to be graded, and 4 have been graded. And if we look at this one, it's assigned to 10 people, 0 people have submitted it, and as a result, 0 has been graded. So this is where you keep track of the assignments that you send to your students, and your students need to make an Edulastic account as well. If you go over to the assessments library, this tab is helpful because it gives you the option to search for assessments that other teachers have already made, and sometimes that can be a time saver if somebody's made a very good assessment that fits everything you want. So again, you can type in your various, terms and find something that matches with it, which is helpful. Going over to the side again, we have my assessments. So far you can see that I've made the factoring homework assignment as well as the factoring quiz. I have 2 published assignments, and you can see that they're public, which means that anybody can view them, and you can also see that the standards are attached. What we want to do is create a new assessment so we can see how easy it is to use Edulastic. You have the option to give your assessment a name. I'm just going to call it my sample assessment, and then we create it. It gives you the option of choosing what grades you want it to be for. I teach seniors, so I'm going to choose grade 12. It also gives you the options for the standards that you want to use. The only thing that's a little bit annoying is that it hasn't updated to include the new New Jersey standards. It still just has Common Core, but that's okay because right now they are very similar. You have the option of typing in, keywords that you'd like to find questions that match. For example, if I wanted to include factoring, I would type that in, and these are the questions that come up. And if I wanted to add it to my assessment, I would just click that button there, and notice in the corner, we now have 1 question added to our assessment. If I didn't want to include that question, I would just unmark it. Next, it also gives you the option to author a new question. You have the option of multiple choice, multiple selection, text dropdown, essay type, text entry, or true or false. I like text entry the best, and text entry is nice because it allows you to enter your own question very easily. So if I wanted to put in a factoring question, I could ask them to factor x squared plus 7x plus 6, and then I can input the answer. It accepts the answer, and then I can save the question. And when I save the question, again, it's nice because it gives you the option of adding the standards to the question. So you just look through and find the standards that match up with what you are looking for. So this is high school algebra, and for example, it matches that standard. I can select it, add it, and I'm done. When you're done, you can click on Review Assessment, and you can see how many questions you have. If you wanted to move them around, you could. You can also view it as your students will see it, which is helpful because it shows you if there's any kind of mistakes that didn't translate over in the format. So we can see that this is what it'll look like to our students. You can see at times how long it takes them, and then when they're done, they can submit it. Okay? Once you're done making it, you need to publish it. You have 2 publishing options. You can assign it now or publish and use it later. We're going to assign it now. It'll give you your different class options. I don't really have any classes added right now, so it just uses the demo class. You can choose when you want it to be assigned, whether it's open manually or closed manually. You want to show the grades to the students, or you could choose not to. And you have the option of releasing the grade to them immediately or explicitly by the teacher. And I choose to share it with the whole Edulastic community because it just makes it easier for when students go to view it. You don't have to worry that someone might not be able to see it. So you hit Assign, you hit OK, and it shows you that it has been assigned, it's in progress, and you can monitor their progress while they do it. Additionally, we have reports. And the reports are nice because it allows you to analyze your student data. It shows you which standards have been mastered, whether they have been mastered or not, and it just helps you see how they're doing as they go. So that's really it with Edulastic. I hope you found this tutorial informative, and thanks for watching.